Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, Irish Guy JG. Now, I have a question for you. So, if you walk by the mirror in your home, and welcome to the channel, by the way. Thanks for being here. Say you walk by your mirror and you had something on your face. Would you just walk by and leave it on your face, or would you walk by and say, "Oh, I better get that off my face, or wipe it off, or clean up that mess, or whatever"? We kind of think about our spiritual life the same way. Think about looking in the spiritual mirror. Do you think we look in the spiritual mirror and everything's perfect and there's a smile on our face and our clothes are tip top and everything's great? Not always. Well, I looked in the spiritual mirror today and I could realize I need some work. I need my brothers and sisters here. So as you can see, we're in James, and there's a lot of recovery themes in James. James is awesome because there can be a lot of strength gained from this. But listen to this. So, dear brothers, we're reading James 1:2. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and He will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking, but when you ask Him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. And do not waver, for a person with divided loyalty is unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. Such people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Their loyalty is divided between God and the world, and they are unstable in everything they do. Believers who are poor have something to boast about, for God has honored them. And those who are rich should boast that God has humbled them. They will fade away like a little flower in the field. The hot sun rises and the grass withers. The little flower droops and falls, and the beauty fades away. In the same way, the rich will fade away with all their achievements. God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation, and afterward they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to them, or to those who love Him. And remember, when you are being tempted, do not say, "God is tempting me." God is never tempted to do wrong, and He never tempts anyone else. Temptation comes from our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. These desires give birth to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed to grow, it gives birth to death. Amen, brothers and sisters. Sin leads to death. So don't be misled. In James 1:16, don't be misled, my dear brothers and sisters. Whatever is good and perfect is a gift coming down from us, from God our Father, who created all the lights in the heavens. He never changes or casts a shifting shadow. He chose to give birth to us by giving us true word, and we, out of all creation, became His prized possession. So our recovery theme is strength of character comes from patiently facing life's problems. So my brothers and sisters, stay true to what God's calling us to do. And today I'm looking in the spiritual mirror and I'm not seeing something that's really too pretty. I had such a rough day today. And yes, a culmination of things happened that were totally out of my control. Some of the stuff that happened was my control. And you know what? Having a bad attitude was my control. And I chose to have a bad attitude instead of improving it. So I got home, I got in my word, and I found out which recovery theme fit my schedule, or my schedule, what fit my scenario, my situation today, and how I can do better tomorrow, because that's what it's all about, is gaining this knowledge. This is how I prefer to gain it, and so I'm gaining it today. We're all here, we're all calm, and today, although a tough day, it can only get better, right, guys? Well, God bless you all, and thanks for listening. Have a safe and sober Monday night, and we will see you on the next one.